Hele şükür. Merhaba Tarık. Nasıl düştüm öyle ya? Hmm. Mermim çok az var ya. Mermiyi idare kullanmam lazım. Çok iyiyim. Çok iyi başlangıç yaptım. Hadi bakalım. Şu rehineleri bulalım. Biraz geri çıkalım ya. Çok iyi bir mermi sakladık burada. Buradan devam edelim.
After guards, security systems will be your prime area of concern, as they will trigger alarms that bring about heightened security. Trying to destroy these devices is a bad idea. Try instead to get around them. By timing your moves properly, you should be able to do so relatively easily. If an alarm does sound, guards will...
Rehineyi bulmamız lazım. Elektronik gazete. Boşa yanmasın. Elektrik israf oluyor. Hackerlık yapalım. Şifreyi bilmiyoruz nasıl olsa.
Access granted.
Ben bu işte ustalaştım ya. Oğlum nereden geldin öyle? Tek atışta indiriyorum adamlar artık. Lan. Sıyırdım bu sefer. Adamdan kredi kartını alıyorum. Kötü insanlar çünkü. Terörist bunlar. Neymiş efendim? Teknoloji bize düşmanmış. Teknolojiyi yapmayalım. Oldu. Bilim ve teknoloji lazım. İnsan doğasını düzelt önce. Bilgisayar ekleyelim.
Access granted.
Nükleer virüs ne ya? Kamerayı patlattım ki. Kamerayı buradan etkisiz hale nasıl getiriyorduk acaba? Hackerlık yapınca şu robotu nasıl iptal edeceğiz? Arkadan dolaşırız. Gezgin olduk. Yetenek XP verdi bak. Gezince XP alıyoruz. Gizli yerler bulunca XP veriyor. Robotun arkasına dolaştık.
Step away from the console. Now! Help me! Son of a bitch.
Adam kendine vurmadı. Başkası kontrol ediyor.
You're still there? Where else would I
Gördün mü?
patch me to Sarah? Now!
Bunlar normalde doğacılar.
Adam, it's David. You got the typhoon?
Yeah. But you were right about there being something more behind this. Because I've also got a dead purist in here with some pretty interesting cerebral implants.
Don't touch him. We'll need an expert to recover his neural hub, in case it's booby-trapped.
Copy that. What about Sanders?
SWAT's pressuring me to let them off the leash. Find them before they do, and deal with them.
Evet, hala bulacağız. Bir de dedi ki dokunma bu adama dedi. Ben adam yollayacağım dedi. Bu adamın çipine, beyindeki çipine dokunmayacağız. Normalde bu eleman doğacı olmasına rağmen kafasında çip vardı. İlginç. Normalde takmıyorlardı. İçeride mi kapı vardı? Aynen. Neyin sesini? Benim sesim mi? Efe. Neyin sesini kısmışım? Oyunun mu benim mi? Abi açayım oyunun sesini. Desene baştan. Tüh. Şimdi nasıl? Oyunun sesi geliyor mu? Bak, silahın sesi nasıl? Tamam, konuşmalara da bakarız. Bak, burada işler ilginçleşiyor. Buraya kadar oynamıştım. Ah be. Dibime gelmiş. Bakayım bir oyunun ayarlarından sesleri, konuşmaları yükselteyim. Diyaloglar full de. Hepsi full de. Ulan nasıl ölmez ya? Of ya, nasıl vurdu beni? Vay arkadaş. Diyaloglara gelince aynen önemli, şu an diyaloglar gelecek, yolda geliyor. Biraz daha artıralım sesini madem ya şunun. Oyunun sesi çıksın. Ha ha hay. Müthiş oynuyorum var ya. Burada birilerim var ya. Kapat ya, elektrik yiyorsunuz. Küresel politika incelemesi. Amerikan ayrışmasının durumu. Hükümet işte radikallere giydiriyor. Kimin tarafında olduğunu fark etmek için hükümetin okumak lazım aslında. Ha, biraz hızlı geçiyorum ya. Her şeyi okumayacağım. Demiştim. 6 patlar mermisi aldım be. Şu kahveyi alamıyor muyuz? Bilgisayarlar tek tek ekleyebiliyoruz.
Access granted.
Bir virüs bulduk. Frank, sorun giderildi diyor. Frank işin içinde mi ya? Getir hadi dostum, dolap doldu, gitmeye hazır. Kimden bahsediyor bilmiyoruz. Devam edelim biz. Ben kaydettim, bir daha kaydetti. Yapay kaslar. Yapay kas yapıyor adamlar. Daha güçlü. Vurdu mu oturtur. Ha.
Don't light him. I don't want to hurt you. You're a civilian. But I will if you don't give me a choice. You didn't want to hurt me. You should have stayed home tonight. Oh no! Sheriff's attack dog. You're here to clean up before the police bust in?
Nasıl, sesler iyi geliyor mu?
Breaking the law. Shut up! All you body polluters break laws. You're all the same. You're gonna have a hard time convincing people you're any different. Once they hear you had an hog on your team. What?
Sesler güzel geliyor mu Efe?
Your attack on the factory labs, trying to cut their security with this implanted hackware. Nice try, Cholo. But I would never let one of you freaks on my crew.
Yayının sesi fullde. Ha, şuradan açacağız, tamam. Bir iki üç deneme. 1 2 3 deneme. Evet. Şimdi oyunun sesi gelir. Ben ya açmamışım ki.
I got business to take care of, understand? If what you say is true, and I'm not saying it is here, but I gotta check things out. So me and la vieja, we're leaving.
Bak şaşırdı adam. Adama dedik ki beyin plantı olan bir adam güvenliği aşmaya çalışıyordu dedik. Doğru söylüyorsan bile dedi falan filan bir şeyler dedi. Şaşırdı ama kontrol etmem lazım dedi. Hangisini söyleyeyim? Çatışayım mı bu Zeki denen adamla? Zik ya da Zik yok herhalde. Yoksa Zek'i bırakayım mı? Yoksa Josie kadını bırakmayı mı deneyeyim? Onu mu kurtarmaya çalışayım? Evet, seçeneklerimiz 3 tane. Hepsinde farklı şeyler oluyor. Buraya kadar oynamıştım çünkü biliyorum. Savaşayım mı? Bırakayım mı? Josie'yi kurtar demişsin. Josie'yi kurtarmadan bir çatışalım o zaman. 3 seçeneği de deneyelim. Sen dediğini yapacağım, en son yapacağım.
Not a chance this ends now.
Adam! Adam, what's happening? What's your situation? Adam!
Sanders is dead, but he didn't know about the AUG or the Typhoon. Somebody else set this up.
Damn it. Okay, I want you back here now. The admin building has a rooftop terrace. Meet Farida on it.
Copy. Jensen out.
Evet, envanter dolu diyor. Ben şimdi buraları boşaltmam lazım. Şuna bak. FRP şey gibi yapmışlar. Ben bunları içemiyorum. Neyse şimdilik bu seçeneği denedik.
Are you alright?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Adam öldü.
I'm sorry.
No.
I'm sorry.
Kadını kurtardık.
What the hell were you thinking, Jensen? You can't just blow a guy away like that.
Öldürdük diye kızıyorlar ama. Kızma bana. Gördüğün gibi denemek için yaptım bunu. Bana kızdı. Nasıl kızıyorsun dedim. Cık, olmadı. Onları öldüremeyiz. Eyvah. Orayı kaydetmiş. Ama ben geri alacağım şimdi.
Don't lie to me.
Zeki bırakmayı deneyeceğim.
Take it easy. I've got as much interest in finding out who's behind this as you do. I won't stop you.
What are you doing? No! No! Quiet, puta. Don't make the man do nothing stupid.
Bıraktık gidiyor bak adam bu sefer.
You just stay back, and we'll all be fine, Cholo.
Çatışmalar oldu. SWAT hekimleri geldi, ekipleri.
I'll look over there.
Adam! Adam, what's happening? What's your situation? Adam!
Sanders is gone, boss. And I'm pretty sure he's just a dude. Somebody else set this up.
Damn it. Okay, I want you back here now. The admin building has a rooftop terrace. Meet Farida on it.
Copy. Jensen out.
One,
Bir
two,
daha kadın öldü, adam kaçtı.
damn it! What a clusterfuck. I know. Two, three. Why don't you put that away, sir? I know. One. Why don't you put that away, sir?
Evet, şimdi sen dediğini yapacağız. Yani oyunun gidişatı değişiyor oyunun başında. Şimdi biz o adamı kurtarırsak, ölmesini engellersek ileride ondan muhabbet edeceğiz. İleride onunla muhabbet edeceğiz. Kadını kurtarırsak kadınla muhabbet edeceğiz. Josie'yi kurtar dersek ne olacak bakalım. Evet, şimdi kadını kurtarıyor. Josie'yi bırak.
You know I can't let you go with her.
Stand down, Hanser! I told you, stand down or this bitch is dead!
Bullshit. You're bigger than that. You don't kill civilians.
Damn right! I'm a decorated vet, and I won't be jerked around. I need to find out who's behind this, and right now the boss lady's my only ticket out of here.
Listen to me. Whatever's going on, it's big. You've got a better chance of getting to the bottom of it if you work with me. But I can't do a thing until you let her go.
Şu yazıları biraz daha büyük göstereyim ya. Çözünürlüğü düşürerek. Senin dediğin daha mantıklı canım. Yazılar çok küçük görünüyor. Telefondan bakıyorum da bir yandan.
Are you stupid? I don't work with dogs. God, you must think I'm some kind of moron. And who can blame you? Because it's exactly what it must look like to everyone right now. Trapped in here by the cops, and my only option is to take a hostage. How screwed up is that?
Bu sefer ekranı tamamlamalıdır. Tamamen ekranı kapatayım. Evet, şimdi oldu. Ama bir tırtıklı bir şey var ya. Yükselteyim birazcık. Böyle yapalım. Ha, şimdi iyi ya. Şimdi bence oldu. Evet, empati kurayım, aşağılayayım mı, akıl mı yürüteyim? Şu tam ekran oldu mu? Tam ekran olsun, dönüştür, sığdır. Hı. Evet, empati kurayım. Sandığından fena sıçtın hem de. Eski subay olduğunu söyledin. O yüzden durumla baş edecek kadar iyi biri olduğunu biliyorum. Seni buradan çıkarması için bir sivile ihtiyacın yok. Aşağılarsak aptallık ettin, emrindekileri bir tuzağa sürükledin. Şimdi kendini öldürmenin eşiğindesin.
Nothing else to say!
Tabi onu bırakmadığın sürece. Bir susunca sinirleniyor. Akıl yürüt. Buradan çek çıkış yolu. Birini rehin almak olduğunu düşünüyorsun. Kendini bu taktiğe o kadar kaptırmışsın ki bir başka çözüm yürütmüyorsun. Bırak onu. Empati kur dedin,
You're
deneyelim.
doing better than you think. You're still standing, and that's more than the hacker was expecting. You said you're a vet, so I know you've got the balls to handle this. You don't need the civilian to get you out of here.
You got a good point there. But still, I've got to exploit my advantage. And as long as I hold on to this lady here, you and the cops will be way too scared to come near me. Face it, you got outmaneuvered.
Şimdi devam edeyim mi empati kurmaya, aşağılayayım mı, akıl yürüteyim mi? Dedi ki ben burada durduğum sürece siz bana bir şey yapamazsınız dedi. Akıl yürüt, tamam.
The cops will be looking after civilians. They're too busy to worry about you. But if something happens to her, you will get their attention. Their priorities will shift, and all you'll accomplish is getting yourself killed.
I know all that, damn it. The cause is blowing up all around me. My brother's at risk. All because of what that traitor did to us tonight. I've got to fix it, but I can't when I'm stuck in here with you.
Evet. Şimdi ne yapayım? Hangisi olsun? Evet. Empati yap diyorsun.
You've got more honor than the man who betrayed you. You're not gonna let your brother down like this. The hacker was expecting civilians to be in the building tonight. You were supposed to take hostages and force the cops to silence you permanently. But you're smarter than he is.
It's so obvious. Can't believe I didn't see it till now. He thinks he can just lead me to my death? Think again, cabron. Get out of here. I did what you wanted, so let me go. I got Blade here too, I see.
I've got as much interest in finding out who's really behind this as you do, cabron.
Yeah, well, maybe I'll owe you one. But I promise you this, someone's gonna pay.
Keep looking.
Adam!
He's here somewhere.
Adam, what's happening? What's your situation? Adam!
Sanders is gone, boss. But I'm pretty sure he's just a dupe. Somebody else set this up.
Damn it. Okay, I want you back here now. The admin building has a rooftop terrace. Meet Farida on it.
Copy. Jensen out. Are you alright?
Evet,
I'm
ikisini de
fine.
kurtardık
I'm
dostum.
fine. Just a little shaken up, but what about the other hostages? My husband was with
Hocasını
them
soruyor. Diğer
in one
rehineler.
of the assembly labs, and I overheard.
I'm sorry. None of the other
Kimse
hostages
kurtulamadı
survived.
diyor.
No,
I'm sorry.
Kadın yıkıldı. Orayı hızlı geçtim, bir şeyler diyordu.
Way to secure the terrorist leader, Jensen. Now the bastard's free to spread his lies and cause more trouble.
Bak şimdi kurtardık ya. Diyor ki bu teröristi bul, yalanlarını etrafa yayacak diyor.
You're the Seraph security guy, right? The one we were delayed for? Hope you know those hostages are dead because of you and your
Gelmişken bir hack yapalım.
Access granted.
Evet, bunlar işlerle ilgili yine çok derin okumak lazım ki anlayalım ne demek istediğini.
way to secure the terrorist leader, Jensen. Give it everything you got!
Not quite what you signed up for, is it, Jensen?
Excuse me?
Sneaking into your own factory to hide stuff while the boss holds the cops at bay? Don't get me wrong, I love Mr. Seraph. I just hate it when contracts become more important than people. I thought you did too.
Evet, Sarif'e karşı gıcık söyledi. Hangisini söylesem acaba? Savunayım ben.
I do. But things don't always go according to plan, Malik. I did what I could.
I'm sure you did. You ready to go?
Hazır.
Yeah, get me out of here, Malik.
Your wish is my command. Climb in.
Ya sanki Burası bir karıncalanma var. Güvenlik seviyesi olanları hacklemek için yeteneğimizi geliştirmemiz lazımmış.
New orders just in, Jensen. The boss wants Pritchard to examine the Typhoon ASAP.
Copy that. Thanks for the lift.
No problem. Hey, and Jensen, I just wanted to say, new look suits you. Like you haven't missed a beat at all.
Thanks.
So, how's it feel? Being augmented?
Excuse me?
Don't take it the wrong way. I mean, I've got a few neuro enhancements myself. Discreet ones to help me fly better. But I chose to get them implanted. You didn't. Now that you had a chance to try them out, what do you think?
You're right. I didn't choose to get augmented. And I still don't know if I would have if given the choice. But today felt good. Surprisingly good.
Dr. Reed said you'd take to them. Said it was in your genes. Just be careful, okay? A lot of people think there's a reason the human body rejects this technology over time.
I didn't peg you for the type who gets caught up in metaphysical debates, Malik.
I'm not. I told you myself, I've got neuro enhancements. I'm just saying the choices we do get to make inevitably have consequences.
Yeah. Tell that to the bastard who did this to me.
I hear you. And you know what? You're not the only person in this place who wants to find him. So if I can help in any way, all you gotta do is ask.
Bir dost edindik şu an.
Actually, there is something. I want to know about the first attack.
Fine. Ask away.
Karıncalanmayı yok etmem lazım. Çözünürlükten dolayı ya. Çözünürlüğü biraz yükselteyim geriye. Olmayacak böyle. Maalesef. Şimdi güzel. Şimdi daha iyi. Tabii şunu tam ekran yapsın. Sığdır diyelim, dönüştür. Sığdır. Tamam.
You were there that night. What do you remember about it?
That it was chaos. First, everybody figured there'd been some kind of accident, but Pritchard couldn't get a good visual and communications were haywire. Then we heard the explosions. By the time anyone knew what had hit us,
They were gone.
whoever they were good, Jensen. Special training good.
Did anyone else see them? The men who attacked?
Not well enough to get a description. Pritchard got some fuzzy images off one of the intellicams, but his tapes were all confiscated by Homeland Security.
Homeland? I heard Homicide passed it over to Special Investigations. Detroit Special Investigations.
They did, for the first month. After that, all I really know is the case is still pending, and Mr. Seraph is not pleased.
Hele ulusal güvenlik el koymuş, bir de askıya almışlar. Yani umursamıyor gibi görünüyorlar şu an.
I've been thinking about why they attacked. What they were really after.
Isn't it obvious? They didn't want us going to Washington.
No, that was just timing. Hearings can be rescheduled. Somebody else can present Megan's findings.
I don't think so, Jensen. They took out her whole team. Declan Faraday, Vasily Savchenko, Nia Colvin, even Eric Koss. The labs their bodies were found in.
Were burned to a crisp. I know.
The only reason you weren't caught in the fire was because that retaining wall came down. Saved your life, believe it or not.
So the whole attack was just to destroy Megan's research.
Sure looks that way. Mr. Seraph is hoping to reconstruct it, but it may take months. If he can keep us solvent that long.
I'm gonna find him, Malik. One way or another.
I believe you. And just so you know, when you do, I've got your back.
I appreciate that, Malik, but right now...
You've got to get the Typhoon into the tech lab, right. See you later then. Oh, and Jensen, the boss wants a face-to-face debrief in his office once it's secure.
Roger that. Good night, Malik.
Malik'le aramız bayağı iyi oldu şu an. Bizimle iyi konuşuyor. Az önce yaptığım konuşmalardan dolayı. Çünkü ben buna suyuna gidecek şekilde konuştum. Onun hoşuna gidecek şeyler söyledim aslında. O da hoşlandı tabii bu.
Jensen, you were there, at the plant. What happened? How did that monster get away from you?
Kurtuldu işte ya. Nasıl kurtuldu diye soruyor.
Hey, Jensen, heard about what happened in Milwaukee Junction tonight. Is it true they were really after the Typhoon?
Bir dedikodu yapmaya yer arıyormuş.
Can someone tell me how the purists were even able to break into the plant? We're supposed to have state-of-the-art security
Bence de
measures
burada
here.
yüksek bir güvenlik olması lazım. Ama tek başına orada durarak da eline geçiyor. Burası bodrum katmış. Heh.
Great job at the plant, boss. Wish I could have gone out with you, but things got a little tense over here, too.
Şu Kekır'a bir gidelim ya.
David and you, Darrow? Hell if I know. What did Bill Gates and Steve Jobs talk about?
I bet he's trying to convince him to come out of hiding and make a statement that will counteract
Bill
Bill's
Gates de Steve
tactics.
Jobs ne
Darrow
konuşuyor?
is not hiding. He's working day and night in the Arctic,
Adamlar
trying to
efsane
save the
olmuş.
world.
Finally, someone who can get things done. Welcome back, Adam.
İşleri halledebilen biri diyor. Hoş bulduk. Hanımefendi. Sen de temizle bitiremedin. Şu tarafa geçmişsin. Hey dostum, ne haber?
Well, well. If it isn't Attila the Hun, fresh from the killing fields. If this is about the Typhoon, I'll get to it in a minute.
Now, Pritchard. I didn't risk my neck to have you lose it in a pile of CPUs and scuzzy adapters.
Well, look at you, using the big words. Don't think just because you hacked through the plant security system so fast that you're an expert on everything computer. There's a reason I can't examine the Typhoon yet.
Do tell.
For your information, I am running a diagnostic sweep on our network and router security to find out how Sanders' hacker got a hold of our codes.
I'd have thought the first question to ask is, whose codes were they? Unless you already know.
Stick to kicking down doors and shooting people, Jensen, and stop trying to do my job. I guarantee you will get along better that way.
Bu arada şu yazıları ben buraya koyayım. Şöyle daha iyi. Bir dakika, yanlış yaptım. Yo, doğru yaptım. Doğru. Şimdi bu yazılar gider birazdan. Adam diyecek, ne saklanıyorsun?
Don't you have somewhere to be, Jensen? I'm sure Sarif is expecting your...
Patrona gideceğiz, evet. Patron yine bana kızmasın. Aa, motosiklet yapıyor ama. Bu ne? Işınlanma cihazı mı yapıyorsun yoksa? Yok canım, burada ışınlanma ne işi var? Yakın gelecek burası. Patron kızmasın, koş. İş yerim ne kadar yüksekti. Deprem falan olsa mahvoluruz oğlum burada.
I'm telling you, Hugh, he might not have put the gun in Sanders' hand, but it was Taggart's speech to the UN that started all this.
William Taggart is nothing if not a shrewd political operator. You know that, David.
So for the sake of appearances, I have to look him in the eye and let him bullshit me?
With a smile. Always with a smile. We'll talk later.
Hologram var, hologram.
Yeah, you wanted to see me?
Yeah, how you feeling?
I've had better days.
Well, when we're done here, check him at Dr. Markovic at the limb clinic downtown. Get her to get a checkup.
If you insist. Listen, about Sanders?
Yeah, about Sanders. What the hell were you thinking? Letting him slip away like that? I sent you in there to take care of things.
And I did. The Typhoon is safe. Sanders didn't know about it. He didn't even know his hacker was augmented. He's not the mastermind behind this, boss.
So you cut him a break? The man broke into my facility and took hostages, Adam. I thought you were ready for this.
I am. Today's attack was just a shell game, being run by somebody else. I intend to find out who and why, so that it never happens to anybody again.
Good, because so do I. That hacker in Sanders' group, you're sure he was augmented?
I pulled his cables out myself.
Yeah, well, the police are saying he's not, and they're refusing to let me see the body, no matter how much money I threaten to pull from their retirement fund.
Maybe someone else is offering more. So what do you want me to do, boss?
We have to get a look at the corpse. You still got friends on the force. You think one of them will let you into the morgue?
Depends who I run into.
Get over to the station and find a way inside. Because if that hacker was augmented, his neural hub might tell us who he was. Contact me when you've gotten a hold of it.
Boss, what you're asking me to do, it's not exactly legal.
No, it isn't. You got a problem with that?
Just figured I'd point it out.
Oh, thanks. And believe me, if I had another option, we'd be taking it. But these past 6 months, seems like all the influence I built up in this city just dried up and blew away.
Well, you were able to keep SWAT from infiltrating the plant until I got the Typhoon.
Just barely. And now someone else is pulling strings to keep us in the dark? We need that neural hub, son. It's key to finding out who's behind these attacks.
And taking out the men who did it. I'm on it.
That hacker's not going to be sitting still for long. Get over to the station and find a way.
Polisler saklıyor cesedi. Biz o cesedi bulup içindekileri araştırmamız lazım. Kimin yaptırdığını öğrenmek için.
Adam, were you just speaking to David? I didn't know he'd finished his call. Is everything okay?
As well as can be expected.
Right, like I know what that means anymore. The phone's been ringing off the hook ever since Bill Taggart's little press conference this evening.
Taggart. Sarah was speaking about him when I walked in. What's the founder of the Humanity Front saying about us now?
Oh, he's all sincere this time, denouncing all the violence that's been committed against us, offering to come here in person to express his deepest sympathies.
Right. No wonder the boss seems grumpy.
Can you blame him? If it were up to Luddites like Taggart, you would have died on that operating table. The problem is, he knows how to play on people's fears.
Tampering with human biology can be pretty scary.
Tell that to all the war amps whose lives have been improved because of it. But if Taggart has his way, if he can sway popular opinion enough, then the United Nations will be forced to take a stand. Mark my words. That man is trouble.
Trouble Trump. Trample. Buradakinden gidelim. Nasıl olsa şifreyi biliyoruz. Dostum merhaba. Kapattın mı burayı? Kendine as değil mi orası? Hayır seni. Patrondan boşu boşuna mı akıllandım ben? Patron sanki o da bir şeyden bilmiyor gibi. Bir yandan biliyor gibi.
Adam Jensen, please report to your office. Adam Jensen?
Ofisime rapor ver diyor. Ofise gideceğiz. Nasıl gideceğiz? Benim ofis neredeydi ya? Şu dışarıya bakan camlı bir yerde. Neresiydi orası? Üst katta herhalde. Şurası, şu kırmızı yerde değil mi? Kendi ofisime ilk defa gireceğim. Ha, Adam Jensen diyor aynen.
No kidding.
Adam Jensen,
General O'Neill
please
will
report to
cancel
your
all our
office.
military contracts.
Adam
Anyone
Jensen?
got a look at it.
Kim çağırdı beni? Ha.
Man, what am I doing here? This is nuts.
Right.
Bak benim robottan.
Lucky for us, Jensen was there to recover it.
Bu geçen şeyde duran adam değil mi
Hey,
ya?
Jensen, glad to see you. Damn it, now I sound like his girlfriend or something.
Evet, kız arkadaşım gibi gelip oturmuşsun buraya. Kapıyı kapatalım. Millet yanlış anlamasın. Benim kendi bilgisayarla ne işim var? Şifrem ne? 0451 değil mi? Kendi bilgisayarıma ekleyeceğim ya. Bilgisayarıma şifresini unuttum. Donuyor mu şu an? Patronda sıkıntı var dedi. Şu an donuyor mu dostum?
Hey, Jensen, glad to see you. Damn it, now I sound like his girlfriend or something.
Sen internetten orayı değil mi? Patronda sıkıntı var dedin ama çok yok gibi ya. Asıl problem patronla
Jensen,
değil
remember
gibi.
me? No, that sounds too desperate.
Dostum ya, beni hatırlatmayıp duruyor. Senden konuşmak istemiyorum. Hadi söyle bakalım ne yapacaksın hadi.
Hey, Jensen. Man, it's good to see you. I'm glad you're back. How are you holding up?
I manage.
I'm sorry about Megan. I know it must be hard. For a while, we thought you were a goner too. Everything's going to shit. The attack on HQ, and now this mess with the factory.
Yeah, tough times all around. How about you, Corella? You okay?
I don't know. I fucked up. I mean bad.
What happened?
Well, a couple of months ago, me and Tyndall, you know, one of Pritchard's techs, we started sneaking out some neuropozyne from one of the labs.
Jesus, Tim. You realize this could get you fired. Worse, arrested if the company chooses to prosecute. What were you thinking?
I know. It's complicated. I didn't want to do it at first, but there were good reasons. Anyway, now I want out, but Tyndall has security footage of me stealing the stuff and says he'll expose me if I ever stop helping him. I'm in a bad spot, Adam. I need that footage back. I know you're busy with everything that's going on right now, but I could really use your help.
Kabul edeyim mi etmeyeyim mi ya? Adam gitmiş bizim malzemeyi başkasına vermiş. Şimdi de pişman oldum diyor. Bana devam etmemi söylüyor. Ne yapayım sence? Bir sorayım bir nasıl becerdin?
Pretty ballsy stealing a patented drug from a secure lab. How'd you manage to do it?
Both Tyndall and I worked the night shift every other week. I stashed the neuropozyne in a bag while he edited the security footage. Guess he kept part of it.
Neuropozyne. What could you guys want with an anti-rejection drug for augmentation patients? Reselling it? Providing a competitor?
Why do you automatically assume I was trying to turn a profit?
How about Tyndall? Can't you reason with him?
You could try, but Tyndall's a pretty driven guy. I mean, the guy's like a rock. You'd need a Casey aug or something to crack him.
Casey?
Social enhancer. It's an augmentation designed to read people's reactions and behavioral patterns. Higher end series even allows you to directly influence people with pheromones or something.
And I should care about this because...
Damn, Adam. Are you really going to shake me down like this? That's cold. I'm hurting here. Look, I may be able to get my hands on a weapon mod for you. Jeez, never thought I'd have to buy your help.
Silah modifikasyonu bulabilirmiş bize.
What is it exactly you need me to do?
I need you to get back that security footage Tyndall has on me. It's probably in his apartment. On his computer, maybe.
So what? I just look him up in the phone book?
His apartment is near Brooklyn Court. It might be tough to get in because his building has a large security gate protecting it.
Well, that's just great.
Hacking the security gate is possible, but would require advanced hacking skills. You might have to look around for an alternate path. Maybe use the fire escape or something.
Kabul ediyorum ya.
Alright. Tell me more.
Really? Wow, thanks, Adam. I thought I was done for. The security footage will probably be on his apartment computer. Meet me in front of the subway station parking lot once you get a hold of it.
I got it from here.
Şu elemana yardım edeceğiz artık. Phoenix Üniversitesi'nden mezunmuşuz. Ferris Koleji'nden mezunuz. Şurası ne? Criminal Justice. Suçla mücadele. Nöropozinin danger yan efektleri. Nöropozin dediği şey vücuda aldığımız teknolojileri vücudumuz reddediyor kanser gibi. Nöropozin de o reddetmesini engellemek için bir cihaz.
Finally, someone who can get things done. Welcome back, Adam.
Ben şimdi onun evine nasıl gideceğim? Daha az kötüler diyor. Evet, bu binayı bulacağız. İntihar eden teröristi araştıralım diyor. Morga gideceğiz. Kliniğe ziyaret edeceğiz. Benim iyileşmemle ilgili. Buna gitmemiz lazım direkt. Kliniğe gidelim. Klinik nerede? Bir sokak aşağıda diyor. Plazada. Plaza, burası bizim plaza herhalde değil mi? Dışarı çıkalım bakalım.
This whole thing just brings back bad memories. I love working here, but it's hard knowing that at any second...
God, I can't talk about it. What if another bunch of radicals burst through the door, like right now, and start...
Korkuyor.
Mr. Jensen, I heard it didn't go so well at the plant. Oh, did they really use poison gas? God.
Heh. Serif'in odasını biliyorum. Richard'ın ofis.
I need to see Pritchard. Do you know if he's still in the tech lab?
Sorry. I laugh every time somebody calls it that. It's...
Ha, bunu biliyoruz. Jason'ın ofisi biliyoruz. Hoşça.
Thanks, I'll find...
Oh.
Bununla ilgili bir şeyimiz kalmadı bizim. Bildiğimiz şeyleri söylüyor. Plazanın dışındaki şeye gidip kliniğe uğrayacağız önce. Kendi sağlığımız önemli öncelikle. Sağlık önemli.
Mrs. Reed?
Ah, Adam, I'm sorry you startled me. And please, call me Cassandra. You and Megan were together long enough. I was waiting for you.
Out here? Why not come meet me inside?
I don't know. I guess I'm just not ready. This is where you work, but to me, this is also the place where I lost my daughter.
I guess I never thought of it that way.
I'm sorry. It's not proper of me to come here and stir up bad memories, especially after what you've been through.
Yeah. A lot of things changed 6 months ago.
I can't get over how much they've changed you. At first, I couldn't even believe you were still alive. How do you...
They did what they had to do to save me. And in a way, I can do more now than I ever could.
I'm glad to know you take it so well. Many of us wouldn't be able to cope so easily with such traumatic changes.
Can I ask why you wanted to see me?
Yes, of course. I'm sorry. I'm here about Megan. About what happened to her. Or rather, about the investigation into what happened.
What about it?
Well, simply put, I feel something is not quite right with the way the case was handled.
You think there was some foul play involved?
I do. Call it mother's intuition. But when speaking to some of the investigators, there were a lot of inconsistencies. And then I met this detective, a man called Chase. He agreed things...
And now you want to find out more?
I'll never hear my daughter laugh again, Adam. I'll never get a call from her to ask how I've been, or you're not the same, Adam. And we've yet to see if it's for better or worse. But...
Yani Megan'ın başına gelenleri öğrenmek istiyor. Ben de istiyorum. Tabii ki.
I never got a chance to investigate the attack myself. I'll look into it.
Thank you. This means the world to me,
Megan'ın
Adam.
annesi.
Really.
The first thing I'll need to do is meet with this detective, Chase.
Good. He works part-time as a security guard in an apartment building on Brooklyn Court. I'll be waiting for you in your apartment lobby once you're done.
Why does a detective need to work part-time as a security guard?
Oh, he retired soon after the case. I don't really know the details.
Kadın içeri bile
Maybe
giremiyor.
he'll tell you more.
Olduğu yer oldu.
I'm on it.
Bizi kapıda beklemiş.
Have you found anything? Please.
I think that's about...
Daha bir şey bulamadık ya.
Mr. Jensen, is it true that the leader of the terrorist cell got away? Guess you weren't as ready as Mr. Sarif thought.
I really can't talk right now, Mr. Jensen. I'm still in shock over what happened at the Sarif plant.
Benimle konuşamazmış. Allah'ım arkamı döndüm polis. Pardon efendim.
Is there a problem, sir? The city's a little quieter now that the limb protest has
Yok
broken
sorun
out.
yok dostum gidiyorum tamam. İnsanlarla konuşmayı denedim.
I don't really have anything against it. I just think it's disgusting. I mean, grafting metal into your skin? Yeah.
Ulan şehirde dolaşıyorum resmen.
It's not the same.
You believe it? We had the place surrounded, and we were ordered to hang back. Since when did we take orders from David Sarif? Maybe there was some hazardous material they were worried about. More like there was something illegal and they wanted the rent to
Gelecek. Ne kadar güzel. Lan oğlum araba yok. Buradan yürümek zorunda mısın? Hiç araba geçmiyor buradan. Kaç para diye mi bakıyorsun? Pahalıdır oğlum bunlar. Ara sokaklar. Bu yeri keşfetmek istiyorum. Bisiklete binebilir miyim? Elektrikli bisiklet. Kimse elektrikli. Hala böyle telefon mu kullanıyorsunuz arkadaş? Gelecekte böyle telefonun işine. Çok sevdim bisikleti.
I really should have stayed in bed this morning. Missed the bus home and the subway is shut down.
Evet saldırıdan dolayı o ortalık kapalı. Bir de korona var yaklaşma. Evet 2 tane bisiklet mi satıyorsunuz şurada? Elektronik eşya satıcısıymış. Elektrikli cihaz şarj istasyonu görüyor musun? Ulan çöp tenekesine baktım yanlışlıkla.
Nice sunglasses. But it's nighttime, you dig?
Akşam olduğun farkında mısın diyor.
Any idea what they're calling for weather-wise?
Ne diyorsun ya? Bakın bizim plaza burası Serif. Information Detroit. Detroit'te yaşıyoruz.
I'd advise you to stay away from the DRB gang if you can.
ABC çetesiyle dövüşürüm ben.
That's a pretty lame come on, hun. Especially since I just know this humidity is ruining my hair.
Eve eşya mı alacaksın?
Whatever. Whatever.
Sarif binası. Klinik nerede? Klinik. Ha orada ileri gidiliyor bak bak. Oo. Metroya bak. Süpermiş. Bir trafik şeyi gördük işareti. Valla arka sokağa giresim var ya. Konser şeyi. Merhaba dayı.
Got any credits to spare? I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna use them to buy booze. You wouldn't begrudge a man a drink, would you?
Ekleyemiyoruz burayı. Bizim yeteneğimiz yetmiyor. Ben hackerlıkta gelişmek istiyorum bu oyunda ya. Tamam, burası şey, Sarif. Burası elektronik eşya satıcı. Solda aşağı inen bir yer var. Sarif'in şeyi, garajı. Burada ne var? Telefondu işte bu da. Bekleyen ne bekliyor arkadaş burada?
Take a hike.
Bana defol dedi. Neyse ben mütevazi bir insan. Bak bu tarafa gidebilirim ama şurası klinik gibi duruyor. Central Station. Public Access Tüneli.
Well, shit. If it ain't the captain himself. Mr. Seraph done fixed you up good, ain't he?
How you doing, Letitia?
Didn't think I'd see you walking this boulevard anytime soon, that's for sure.
People tend to underestimate me.
You and me both, Captain.
Here. It's not credits, but...
Mighty kind, Captain. Mighty kind.
Bilgi alalım.
How about you give me some information, and then we'll see.
Oh, damn, Captain. You ain't no cop no more.
Because it's my money this time, not the department's. You want it, you better give me...
Yeah, I get it.
You've always had a good feel for this city, Tish. What's the mood on the street?
Oh, things ain't looking good.
Or what?
Not sure. Just feels like this.
Şehirde sıkıntılar var diyor ama tam anlatmadı.
I might need to do a little trespassing soon.
You being kind of vague, Captain, but maybe...
You got that right.
What I do know, though, is that most people tend to look down, not up. And even when look...
Para ödersek ne olduğunu öğreneceğiz nasıl gireceğimizi.
Interesting thing about the sewers in the city, Captain. Some of them pass right under the police station, but that don't stop.
What kind of thing?
I was not sure.
Diğerine para vermiyor.
It's been a while since I walked...
Well now, I see. Shit, Captain. That all you got? I was you. I'd look for some bright lights coming out of the windows of a boarded-up gas station.
Daha çok para ödemeyeceğim ya.
I think I've got all the information I need right now, Tish. Maybe next time.
Abby's right.
Bizim bilgi aldığımız kişi bak ayranı cebine attı. Şimdi benim kaç kredim var? Nasıl öğreneceğim? 3370 kredim var. Ben birini buna harcadım ya. Şimdi buraya mı gitmeyelim? Şu tarafa bir gezelim. Elektrikli bisiklet satmaya çalışıyorum ama herkes araba var sanırsam. Araba varmış. Elektrikli araba zaten.
What you got in that head of yours? An intelligence chip? You gonna steal some poor
I heard they want to
job?
give David Seraph the key to the city. Something about the city.
No trouble tonight, right?
Opera. Opera şeyi. Güzelmiş. Opera salonu burası.
I, for one, approve of these protests. These Lim people are drug pushers. Someone is getting rich while the rest... You look like you're built for trouble.
Sorry, bud. The protest broke up hours ago. There's nothing to see here anymore.
Klinik
I,
burası.
for one,
Oh.
approve of these protests.
Opera salonu.
These Lim people are drug pushers. Someone is getting
Kliniğe döneceğiz.
These limb riots are being organized by the government. They want an excuse to exact martial law and split this country up.
Keep it down, pal. People are on the edge right now, and we don't want any more trouble.
What will you say when you're kidnapped by a bunch of augmented soldiers and put in a car?
This augmentation debate is bringing all the crazies out.
What will you say when you're kidnapped by a bunch
The
of
Humanity
augmented
Front.
soldiers and
What
put
a
in a
joke. Did you
concentration
hear?
camp?
They want the UN to regulate enhancements. Believe me, I've tried.
Telefonla konuşuyor bana. Büfeye bak. Detroit Convention Center. Ne yapıyorsunuz böyle? Trafik tıkanmış burada. Önce sağlık. Trafik niye tıkandı burada?
Beat it, loser.
Hello?
Take a hike.
I know. I'll get to it soon. I promise.
Lan canı sıkkın.
Is there a problem, sir? I'd advise you to stay away from the DRB gang if you can.
Oha ya, trafik gitmiş oranın. Hiç kimse umurunda değil sanki.
This is just the first step in the plan.
Ne planı ya? Ha şurada yatan kim? Benzin istasyonunu bulamadım. Aha benzin istasyonu şu elektrik şarj yeri değil miydi? Neyse biz bir kliniğe gidelim demiş. Oyun çok ayrıntılıymış. Özgürüm oyunda resmen.
Ah, Mr. Jensen. David Seraph told me you'd be dropped.
Should I start rolling up my sleeves?
Surprisingly, no. I see no...
It's been 6 months, Doc. Shouldn't I be under Opposine shots by now?
One would think, but these test results show no signs of implant rejection. If anything, the bond between tissue and electrodes seems to be getting stronger.
So I'm free to go?
Well, Mr. Seraph did ask me to discuss another topic with you.
Not all of my implants were switched on, I know.
The damage caused by the hematoma had to be taken into account. Your brain needed time to recover.
Cut to the chase, Doc. What does Seraph want?
He feels that you might be ready to speed up the activation process.
You mean I don't have to wait for my augmentations to kick in naturally anymore?
You can, if you prefer. But Mr. Seraph did make a generous donation to LIM in your name, thus ensuring that Praxis software linked to your particular neuroenhancements would always be available to you and you alone. Please, take a look.
$8300 kredim var. Bunları mı alacağım? Bu ne işe yarıyor ki?
LeBlanc, code blue. Dr. LeBlanc, code blue.
Canını artırıyor. Zaten canın düzeliyor kendi kendine. Enerji hücresi dolduruyor. Şimdilik enerjiye pek ihtiyacım yok gibi. Patlayıcı tayfun mermisi. Tayfun ne ya?
Very well. Perhaps when you are feeling...
Bir şey istemiyorum ben.
Nice jacket. I bet you're hiding some real cutting-edge enhancements under it, aren't you?
Holy shit. Did you get those hands through the MAP?
My first surgery. It's expensive, but you gotta look at it as an investment in the future.
You've got to look at augmentation surgery.
My ex-boyfriend was a pro-human purist. The bastard. Dumped his ass as soon as I figured out what he was. My ex-boyfriend was a pro-human purist. The bastard. Dumped his ass as soon as I figured out what he was.
Did you hear about the protest? If we listened to them, we'd be living in the dark ages.
Evet, karanlık çağı gibi dostum.
I've never been under anesthesia before. Is it true they stop your heart and the machine does your breathing?
More or less. I know it sounds a little hair-raising, but we do it every day, several times over.
Wow. Sorry, I was just
If you're here for
looking
some
at that scar
work,
on
please
your
go
head.
to the... More or less. I know it sounds a little hair-raising, but we do it every day, several times over. If you're here for some work, please go to the counters.
Tezgaha git diyor. Doktor beni iyileştir. Beni kontrol etmeyecek mi? Ha, bitmiş bizim kontrolümüz ya. Hiçbir sıkıntımız yok dedi ya zaten. Bizim hücrelerimiz resmen evrim geçiriyor.
Protesting is not against the law.
Bilgisayarla
I
birleşiyor.
know that, Mom.
Bilgisayarla birleşiyor resmen.
Adam? Yeah, I just spoke to Vera Markovic. You aren't getting any Praxis kits installed?
All you said to do was see the doctor. I did that.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'm just surprised you didn't take advantage of the account I set up for you. But no matter. Right now I want to know who that corpse is. Head over to the police station and get his neural hub. And Adam, if you can't talk your way in, consider making a strategic retreat. There's gotta be another entrance in the side of the building.
You serious? You gonna join? You better not go there, man. Unless you want to get hurt. The fuck you looking at, man? Keep it up, or you won't get
listening in
popped.
on our convo or something?
You
Get
look you
lost,
in my
punk.
territory, or I'd bust you up good. Oh!
Kaydettim ben burayı. Sakın. Kaydetmeden niye vuruyorsun adamlara? Serseri bana kötü konuştu. Yumruğu yapıştırdım.
Adam? Yeah, I just spoke to Vera Markovic. You aren't getting any Praxis kits installed?
All you said to do was see the doctor. I did that.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'm just surprised you didn't take advantage of the account I set up for you. But no matter. Right now I want to know who that corpse is. Head over to the police station and get his neural hub. And Adam, if you can't talk your way in, consider making a strategic retreat.
serserileri öldüreceğim. Bunu adam falan öldürür. Binanın yan tarafına bak falan diyor. Gizli bir yerden gireceğiz.
Right now I want to know who that corpse is. Head over to the police station and get his neural hub. And Adam, if you can't talk your way in, consider making a strategic retreat. There's got to be another entrance in the side of the building.
Ulan arkadan biri daha geliyor burada.
Right now I want to know who that corpse is. Head over to the police station and get his neural hub. And Adam, if you can't talk your way in, consider making a strategic retreat. There's got to be another entrance in the side of the building.
Hey, get up!
Aa, arkamdan kim geldi? Bu serserileri en baştan indirmek istiyorum ya. Başıma bela olacak sonra bunlar.
Right now I want to know who that corpse is. Head over to the police station and get his neural hub. And Adam, if you can't talk your way in, consider making a strategic retreat. There's got to be another entrance in the side of the building.
Gelmeyin. Enerjim nasıl olacak?
I said turn around and leave. Last chance. You ain't making it easy.
So long, sucker! You're gonna learn! Try to get you now.
Bütün mermi bitirdiler. Burada bana silah çekemezsin dostum. Aa, buradan bir giriş var. Polis gelmedi, güzel. Biz şu girişi kullanıp gidelim. Burası polis istasyonu değildir. Nereye gideceğime karar veremiyorum. Şuradan kaydedelim. Sevmedim adamları, Efe. Her geldiğimde burada bana silah tutacaklar. İyi de bir işe yaramadı ki. Ulan yukarı nasıl çıkacağız? Adam serseri mi öldürdü diyor bana ya. Haklı adam. Serseri niye öldürüyor? Kusura bakmayın. Kimse de görmedi. Kamerada yok. Ben buradan nasıl gideceğim abi? Sadece tuvaletler açık. Millet yemek yemiş sadece. Silahı nasıl geri yerleştireceğim yerine? Sıfıra mı basacağız? Arabaya binemiyorum. Polislerin olduğu yere gideceğim. Silah indirmenin yolu vardır ya. Dur şuradan bakalım. Silahı kılıfa sok. Heymiş. Hay. Hay demenin yolu. Aha burada bir tane şey var. Kimse görmeden çıkalım. Serserileri kimse görmeden hallettim ya ben. Dördüncü seviye. Şu adamın şantaj yapan adamın şeylerini bulmamız lazım.
You see that kid Dominguez broke the strikeout record last night?
Polis istasyon nerede ya? Konferans salonu aynen. Polis internet. Morga girmem gerekiyor. Polislerin bir dakika, morg hastanede olmaz mı? Polislerin yeri neresi? Polislerin orada sanki. Polis incident road closed. Polis orayı kapatmış. Trafik kapanmış. Polis istasyon nerede arkadaşım? Tabelalara bakıyorum. Konferans salonunda mı yoksa? Burada birileri var. Aha, burayı yeni görüyorum.
I ain't got nothing for you. Check with the man. And keep your hands where I can see them.
You got anything you want to buy or sell? I'm the guy you want to...
Bayıltıcı tüfek. Bir şeyler satalım. Pompalı tüfek, şok tabancası, makinalı tabanca, otomatlar, siber enerji barı, bira. Sat gitsin. Uzaktan kumandalı. Saat ya.
Always a play.
Benzin istasyon dediği burası bak, kapanmış. Şimdi polis istasyonu bulmalıyız. Morga bakalım bir de buraya girip. Benzinlik aynen. Benzinlikte şey var demişti.
Would you say the police were overly violent?
Overly violent? I don't know. The crowd was getting pretty hostile.
But there was violence, right?
Morg burada mı
The
acaba?
police did physically strike some of the protesters, right?
I saw the news this evening. Am I to assume that Sarif has you run?
It's my job to get shot at.
Does he feel your pain?
He pays for my insurance.
He pays for many.
You trying to tell me something?
Only that everybody, myself included, can be made vulnerable to suggestion.
I'll keep that in mind.
As you know, it is considered bad business to spend money and expect nothing in return. David Sarif is a man accustomed to getting what he wants.
Buranın lavabosu nerede? Belki lavabodan bir yerlere geçebiliriz. Hastanede lavabo yok. Bizim polis istasyonu bulmamız lazım ya. Polis istasyonu nerede? Hey.
Please move along.
Polis yeri nerede? Polis yeri nerede? Convention Center'ımız. Convention Center'da ne işimiz var? Serserileri hallettim. Buradan bir yere mi gideceğiz? Şu serseri ortada gözükmesin ya. Şunları buraya koyalım. Tabanca bu. Tamam, kimse sizi görmesin. Temiz. Lağımlara git demişti kadın. Lağımlara nasıl gideceğim? Bu kadar gizli yapmasaydınız. Lağım lazım. Bir de şuraya gidelim. Şuradaki zavallı ne yapıyor?
I'm trying to remind people that the only way they can get in touch with me is by online interactive streaming. We'll stream you through an
Bunları sonra açabiliriz.
but don't get your panties in a bunch if you need to know.
Aha burada harita var ya. Polis station bak. Ben buradayım. Gidip ileriden sağa döneceğim. Harita var ya. Şurada da harita vardı sanki. Burası polis istasyonuna benzemiyor mu dostum?
Welcome to the Detroit Automated Information Network, including directory assistance, tourist information, and street
gelmiş.
Services are temporarily offline. Thank you.
Arkamı dönüp sola gideceğim. Ne gıcık bir şey ya. Convention Center'ın diğer yerine. Kliniğin karşısından gideceğim. Yok ya biz buradayız pardon.
Welcome to the Detroit Automated Information Network, including directory assistance, tourist information, and street quest. Services are temporarily offline. Thank you.
Gitmediğimiz yerler var. Şimdi ben Serif'i arkama alınca çatalda birleşecek. Serif'i arkama aldım. Şurada çatal var. Burada birleşeceğiz. Hala çatalla birleşmedi herhalde. Neyse şurası daha yakın. Şuradan.
Welcome to the Detroit Automated Information Network, including directory assistance, tourist information, and street quest. Services are temporarily offline.
Nasıl gidecek arkadaş? Convention Center'a gidiyorum buraya gidip de. Convention Center tersine buraya gideceğim şu tarafa. Nasıl gideceğim ki? Harita var mı? Ha varmış. Buradan arkadan geçiş var. Bir de buradan var geçiş. Merdivenden gidelim. Boşver. Bir de burası klinik. Nasıl geçeceğim? Kliniğin arkasından gidiş yok ki. Bir dakika ya. Burası klinik değil. Buraya girmeyi unuttum. Bak, atladım ben burayı. Metro istasyonu. Metro istasyonundan gidecektim. Neden müzik dinliyorsun? Kafa sallayalım hadi.
It's impossible to hail a cab in this part of town.
Ha şunlar mı içiyor?
What's all the fuss about this augmentation technology?
Serseriymiş bunlar. Serseri öldüreyim mi Efe?
You ever get the feeling you're being watched?
Hadi öldürmedim bak.
Oh man, Eliza.
Is there a problem, sir?
Crazy.
Sen bilirsin.
Mia Akim is way prettier.
Abi milletin tepkisi ne olacak? Bakalım bir kaydedeyim. Metal müzik çalıyorlar. Aslında öldürmek istemiyorum da sırf onu denemek istiyorum.
Please! Please don't kill me!
Polis atışıyor.
Leave me alone!
Bu serseriler iyi serseri bence. Çünkü öbürler hepsi saldırmıştı bana. Bayağı gerçekçiydi ya.
Yeah, I can do that.
Amacımız öldürmek değil zaten dostum.
Hello.
Telefona hello demiş.
What's up, dude? You lost or something?
Jacket. Is that a high man? In leather?
Deri ceketleri sen bilmezsin. Deri ceket sevmiyorum aslında. Hayvanlara yazık. Bütün hayvanları yok etmemiz yetmiyor. Aha şehrin diğer tarafına geçtim.
What's all the fuss about this augmentation technology?
Sen ergensin, işine bak, anlamazsın.
Fucking Motor City bangers. Who they think they are? The sewers was our turf. The whole sewers. Except near the cop shop. Blues made sure nobody hung
You look
around
like the
there.
kind of guy who'd know how to lay his hands on some explosives. You know, hush hush.
Evet, kanalizasyonda bir şeyler zuralamışlar arkadaşlar. Kanalizasyon şartı oldu. Bak buradan girebiliyorum rogar kapağına. Ama önce etrafı gezmek istiyorum. Buradan geldik. Bisikletler buraya bırakıyorlar. Burası kapanmış. Polis arabaları. Polis şeyine, station'a geldik bence. Polis station burasıdır. Bayrak falan var.
Hey, Jensen. Long time no see. You're not here to see Wayne Haas, are you? He's a desk sergeant on duty right now.
Aa, bizim arkadaşımız varmış, Joe Hayes. Onun yanına gidip onu ikna edebiliriz. Tamam, önce bir etrafı gezelim. Şehrimizi öğrenmek istiyorum. Kafama aldığım darbeden dolayı. Unutmuşum. Telefonla oynama görevinde. Dostum.
Hey, don't even think about starting any trouble.
Neyse, polisleri seviyorum. Ne yapsın onlar da bekliyor parası.
That's a pretty lame come on, hun. Especially since I just know this humidity is ruining my hair. Whatever. Whatever.
Ne diyorsun arkadaş? Gel ben diyorum.
Who do you think you are?
Ben mi? Adam Jensen'ım ben. Adam Jensen benim.
Damn Oggs. Those power-hungry bastards. Every
What
last
the
one
fuck
of
you
them.
looking at? Because I know it ain't
Do
my
I know you?
charming good
Because
looks.
I could swear I've seen you around someplace.
Bu elektriği nasıl keseceğiz? Serseri düşmanlığım yok ya. Oradakiler tekin değildi arkadaş. Bir şeyler çeviriyorlardı. Konuşuyorum bana silah doğrulttu en son. Görmedin mi? İlk başta deneme için yaptım da. Evet, buradan geçemeyeceğimizi biliyoruz.
Behold the future, man. Those protesters just don't understand.
Yukarı kapağından giriveceğim yani şimdi. Ama önce burası sinema şey. Ne oynuyor sinemada? Bir şey yazdım. Polis istasyonuna girip konuşalım arkadaşımızla. Başka bir şey kalmadı. Burası da banka, Detroit. Burası geldiğim yer. Polislere girerim artık. Bir dakika ya, bakalım harita. Bak buraya polis merkezi, şurada ıssız bölge var. Buraya gittim ama. Solda. Şurada ıssız bölgeye bir gidelim.
Hey. I've been out on the streets a long time. Seen a lot of that shit out here.
Aha. Burada eli silahlı çeteler var.
Why would you book me a trick inside D-Row? What if some shit goes down? How am I even gonna get out of there?
Don't worry, baby. I'll come to get you.
You crazy? They ain't just gonna let you... What's the deal, baby? Need something? You
This
crazy?
DRB turf, asshole. Don't try it.
Way in the fourth floor of the building next door.
Evet, buna girersek saldıracakları kesin.
Hey, Jensen. Long time no see. How about a little sugar, baby? I'll give you a
2027 and we're still
special.
arguing about the damn environment. When I was a kid, it was the big
You
news.
promised not to
Global
be
warming.
too
Jensen.
Rise in
Maybe I'll
ocean.
give you
It was
a
already
free
too
one.
late back then.
Remember me? We used to work the old 17...
Evet, eski bir arkadaş. Nasıl konuşalım? Efe, nasıl konuşalım? Soğuk mu, arkadaşça mı, flört mü edeyim? Eski arkadaş. Beraber çalıştığımız bir yerdenmiş. Ben kendim gibi.
Yeah, I guess that's one way to put it. You look a little different too, Xander. What's your new gig?
Deep cover. I'm keeping tabs on the derelict row ballers for now. I've got a hunch something big's coming.
Why do I get the sudden feeling you're about to include me into that something big?
Because you're clever. That and the fact that, well, it's pretty obvious. But jokes aside, you couldn't have come at a better time, Jensen. This case I'm on, we're stalling and we could use a little external help.
Go ahead.
I'm with IA now, and we're working a sting on a dirty cop named Jack O'Malley. Elusive motherfucker. I mean...
Okay, and where do I fit in all this?
You're an outsider. You can go places we legally...
How about the target?
He's a cop, but he went on assignment with the feds for a while.
I haven't walked the beat in a while. Could you give me a quick...
You know, gangs are not...
Yeah, right.
And then on the other end of the spectrum, you have the Motor City Banger.
Can't let a guy like that roam free.
All right then, let's get to work. Like I said.
Okay. But we have to be careful how we handle this.
True, but thing is, Jensen, it's either this or there simply won't be an investigation. You know me, I usually play by the...
Okay. What?
Yeah, I need you to get in there and track down a shipment of weapons from...
A cop dealing weapons to a criminal anti-aug gang?
Got that right. I guess we both agree. Nothing good can come...
So what am I looking for in O'Malley's apartment?
Information, drugs, weapons.
What about the undercover assignment?
O'Malley's crafty, and even a bit paranoid. He's always using...
And he's gonna be my way.
Exactly. Yesterday, another one of O'Malley's guys...
And you want me to milk him to get the info on the wit?
You haven't lost your touch, Jensen. We think O'Malley will ask you to retrieve the murder weapon.
And what about the...
We're almost positive he's a member of the MCBs. Once you know the location...
Prep him?
Well, you know, he's a gangbanger, Jensen. He's not...
Okay, let's do this. You can come...
Excellent. Oh, and Jensen, one last thing. To protect my cover, it'd be...
I never let T-Boss be booking me with no cards. I find him nasty.
Tamam içeri girip gelsin.
Hey, sweetie. Damn, you
You want to
cute.
have some fun tonight, sexy?
What the hell? You been reading the Super Spy Manual or something? Long coat, check. Sunglasses, check. Attitude?
You hear what
No
Lazarus
doubt.
been saying? This country's falling apart, man.
Hey,
States
back
are looking
off.
to leave the Union.
You don't want
If
none
that
of this.
happens, the government is gonna come down hard. That, or someone...
You hear what that Pikus bitch was saying?
The resurgence of Detroit due in no small part to Seraph Industries.
I'm on to you. I know you.
People been saying Augs equal progress. Look at me. I've been progress right out into the street.
Allah'ıma gireceğim. Buraya niye çıktık? Bunlar önemli kişiler.
You hear what that Pikus bitch was saying?
The resurgence of Detroit due in no small part to Seraph Industries.
What a fucking load. Them D-Row cats is gonna get popped. That's far enough. Leave quietly and you won't get hurt.
Keep out of this, Hanser. Get lost.
Burası. yukarı çıkamıyor muyuz? Aşağı inme var. Hoş geldin. Sanırım burada bir çatışma olacak. Bana yaklaşma diyorlar ama buraya girmem lazım.
Keep out of this, Hanser. Get lost. Keep running, asshole!
Keep out of this, Hanser. Get lost. It's too late to run.
The pro-human organization had received permission to gather.
I said turn around and leave. Last chance.
Say bye-bye.
Burada bir şey yok ya. Buraya boşuna girmeyeyim ben. Görev yapmaya çalışıyorum. Binaya gir falan vardı görev ya.
Keep running, asshole!
Demonstration. This time, patients attempted.
Keep out of this, Hanser. Get lost.
Tamam çıkıyorum.
Come on. Come on.
Çıktım. Bir şey yok ki dairede. Şu elemanın görevini yapaydım bari.
The guy you want to deal with is over there. The guy you don't want to deal with is standing in front of you.
Çekil de konuşayım adam.
You want to buy or sell? See ya.
Şu an hiçbir şey alasım yok ya. Adam yatak odasında ne işimiz var ya? Hiçbir şey de demiyor. Ne yazdım öyle anlamadım. Şu polislerin oraya gidip bırakacağım ya oyunu. Şununla bir görüşeyim şu insanlar kimmiş.
You trying to scare me, Skinner? Because you don't.
Look at you. What are you, a goddamn super soldier or something?
Ha konuşmadı güzel insan sandım.
This city is one big gutter and always will be.
You think this is bad? Wait till the UN passes that legislation thing. Detroit is gonna be one
Issız bölge
giant
burası
red-
işte buralar.
I'm thinking about getting my pit bull augmented. Get him some cyber paws, cyber fangs and shit. Throw him in the ring.
Serserilerin kötüsü belli oluyor. Tehdit ediyorsun.
Grayson hooked me up with some real... What you need, player? Because I know where you can cop some good.
Kimisi de muhabbet ediyor.
Augmentations ain't gonna change a damn.
Aha buraya gelmiştik zaten.
Oh, nice. If you go, tell him I sent you.
Diyorsun oraya
I
gidiyor.
want this guy next time.
Çığlıklar. Gitmediğim yer kaldı mı bakayım bir. Issız bölge burası. Çiriyon binası solda. Çiriyon binasında görev vardı.
You watched the hockey game last night? When's
Göreve bakalım. Daha az kötü. Servis sanayi timinin. Brooklyn Court alanında Tyndall'ın dairesi varmış. Brooklyn Court apartmanına gitmemiz lazım. Bu binada bir işimiz yok.
If you ask me,
Burası
these
otel
riots
mi?
are David Sarah's fault.
Sonra geliriz. Polise gideyim. Çevreyi öğrenmiş olduk bu oyunda da. Polise kanalizasyondan mı gitsem, ne yapsam? Önce bir düz gidelim polise. Bu çarpılar ne ya? Ha, kaçıncı katta oldu? Her katın planı ayrı. Barışmak ileriden sağa döneceğiz. Oyun çok ayrıntılıymış. Nefesimiz kesiliyor.
Hey, Jensen. Long time no see.
Wayne Hess'i göreceğiz. Wayne Hess. İkna sistemin amacı bir karakterin direncini kırıp ağzındaki baklayı çıkarmanı sağlamaktır. Onlara kulak verin ve dediklerine göre davranın. Her şey ne duymak istediklerine bitiyor. Jane Hayes'i göreceğiz. Gazetede ne var? Sarif üretim tesisinde biyolojik bomba
All the media
tetiklendi.
speculation surrounding that hostage situation in Detroit has just
Ha,
rolled
bizim
through the
kurtardığımız
media,
şey.
thanks to the
Did you see it
arrival
on
of
the
William
news?
Taggart,
Liza
celebrity author and founder of the
Firar etti diyor bak. Biz
anti-documentation
bıraktık ya, gazeteye
Humanity
çıkmış.
Trust.
Görüyor musun Efe?
Speaking from the
Listen,
tarmac at
I can't promise anything.
A
Not right
hostage
now.
taking and a protest in the same day? We're
I'll
headed
see
towards
you.
martial law. Lazarus was right.
Sıkı yönetime doğru gidiyoruz diyor.
These offices are off limits to civilians, sir. Don't go in there.
Oraya giremiyoruz. John Hess'i görüşelim.
My people have worked
Wayne Hess işte. Ha.
Yeah, hang on just a sec. Shit. Jensen?
Dostum. Ne
Surprised to see you
yapıyorsun?
here.
Yeah, well, I guess you're better at looking out for yourself than I am.
I don't have time for your self-pity. I need to get into the morgue.
That's it? No, forget it.
Olur mu
I don't know
canım?
what's going on
Girmem
with that
lazım.
body down there, but my orders come from the
Nasıl
brass.
giremeyiz?
No one gets
Dostum
in.
bak çok önemli.
First thing you say to me after almost 2 years is you want something?
Should I have given you an order? You've always been very good at following those.
Aa, laf
Yeah,
sokuyor.
damn. Where do you get off being so self-righteous? You think I like this? Look at me. From SWAT team commander to a crummy desk sergeant in the 2-bit precinct. I don't need this from you. I get enough of it at home. So either come up with something better than your usual attitude, or you can just forget it, because you came to me.
Gerçek.
All right, that was a cheap shot. I'm sorry. I wasn't expecting you here, and I can't deal with our past right now. I know it's a risk for you, but I really do need to get into that morgue.
Oh, geez, Jensen. I don't believe this. I just got my life back together and you show up. When's it gonna end? You know the moment I open that door, it's all over, right? I'll be lucky if all that happens is I get fired. Is it really that important?
Yes, your job is at risk. Yes, you've taken the blame for what happened in the past, but look, I need your help. And it's important. You got my word, whatever happens, I'll take care of you.
That's good to hear. Everything goes back to that day. I shot a kid, but he was dead before I did that. He chose to make himself a weapon, and he could have gone through us like tissue paper with those augments of his. That's why you ran off. You just couldn't take that.
We all make mistakes, Wayne. Nobody blames you for it. You have to believe that and forgive yourself, or you'll never put it behind you.
You condescending jackass. Do you know who's really to blame for all this? You are. You left me hanging. The kill order was yours, your responsibility. Instead, you dumped it all on me. And you knew I wasn't strong enough to refuse. It's all on you.
It's in the past now, Wayne. We can put it behind us.
Really? God, that's good to know. It's like... Wow. I can't believe the relief. Tell you what, go on in. The guys won't bother you.
Dostum.
And Adam,
Odamı ikna ettim.
thanks.
Lağımlara girmek zorunda kalmadım. Ha, o lağıma gireceğim. Ona bir şeyler saklamışlar. Tamam, bana izin verecekler. Ben giriyorum dostum. Hey.
Jensen, right? I've heard about you. Yeah. You're a good cop by most accounts. But you're lucky.
I suggest you conclude your business and get out.
Sen de oyun oyna. İşini yap, çabuk git diyor. Morga girmem lazım.
Thanks to the arrival of William Taggart, celebrity author and founder of the anti-augmentation organization, Humanity Front. Speaking from the tarmac of Wayne County Airport, Taggart called the attacks
an extremely regrettable affair.
No trouble
I'd
tonight,
very
right?
much like to meet
Dur lan,
Agent
biz
Sarah in
başımızı
person
belaya
to
sokma.
offer my deepest sympathies and
Bildiğin ofiste dolaşıyorum. Bizi atmadan ben şu morga gideyim bir an önce. Evet, morg alt katta tahmin etmiştim. Genelde öyle oluyor. Gerçekten de öyleymiş.
Are you supposed to be here, sir? I thought the station had been locked down.
Buradan gizlice girebiliyoruz. Alarm paneli. Ekleyebiliyoruz. Bak buradan gizli gizli girebilirdim mi adam ikna etmeseydim. Morg.
About time. You the home sec guy I was ordered to wait for? Tell Manderley I didn't get the memo until I was halfway through the autopsy. By then, it was too late to close him up again.
Right. So you recovered the neural hub?
Tricky bit of work that was. A few inches lower and the bullet would have fried more than just the pedal connectors. As it is, I can't guarantee you'll get anything useful out of it, other than the fact that it's been modified.
Modified? With what?
Some kind of wet drive. But hey, I didn't look. Ultraviolet means ultraviolet, and I know how touchy you guys get when it comes to matters of national security. He's all yours. The hub's been detached, but I left it in the skull as ordered. Now, if you'll excuse me, I got paperwork to fix.
Ben şu çipi almam lazım. Hacker Bey'in çipi.
Boss, I got the neural hub. Looks like it's been modified with some kind of wet drive. Pritchard should have a look at it.
No, don't bring it here. Frank's not finished running his diagnostic, and I don't want to risk connecting any tech to our networks till he's done.
Especially if the tech is military. So what do you want me to do?
Take the hub to your apartment. I'll have Frank contact you there.
Evine git diyor. Evimize gideceğiz. Elimi yıkayayım şunu. Beyninden çıkardım. Kapan su. Otomatik zaten ya. Geçmişten mi geliyorsun? Hiçbir şeyden bir haberin yok.
You home sec guys really like to throw your weight around. This is the second time you've tampered with my
Yalnız ben
lab.
sandığın adam değilim, haberin olsun belki.
This ain't no zoo, you jerk. Besides, if it was, you'd be the freak everyone would come to see.
Aciz değil dedi.
Sorry, baby. Can't do it through the bars.
Hey, baby. You spring me out of here, and I'll take real good care of you.
Can I help you, buddy?
Olamazsın. Ben gidiyorum dostum. Eskiden ben SWAT'ta çalışıyordum. Nezaretle morg yan yana. Şuradan bir gitmeyi deneyeyim bir ya. Gezgin oldum. XP kazandım.
Go talk to the front desk if you need help.
Allah Allah. Aynı yere çıktık. Evimiz nerede acaba?
Hear about that shipment we just got in? From Kanat Technologies?
Kanat. Oh, man, you're kidding me.
Şu arkadaşa teşekkür edip gidelim ya.
Hello? Hey, give me a call in a couple of days.
I heard there was
okay?
a demonstration.
Tamam,
Very
birkaç
much
gün
like
ararım
to
seni.
meet with-
Başım belaya girerse yardım ederim. Evime gidip yatalım o zaman. Evimizi bulalım şimdi. Haritaya vardır herhalde. Haritada kaydetmişizdir evimizi. X ne? Omeli ile buluş. Ha, görevler gözüküyor böyle. Şehir merkezi apartmanları. Dedektif Chase'in dairesi. Aa bak, yakında bir görev var. Omeli ile buluş diye görev var. Issız bölgeye git. Çiriyon binası. İntihar eden terörist araştır. Hepsinde var görev. Peki benim görevim, eve git dediği görev nerede abi? Kendi dairemde yapmamı istiyor. Çiriyon binasının çatı katlarından biri olan kendi dairemde. Çiriyon binasına gideceğiz işte. Bak, buraya gideceğiz. İlerle. Sol, sağ, sol. Nasıl ilerleyeceğiz buradan? Sol, sağ, sol. La benim şehrim. Detroit. Çiriyon binasına gitmiştik zaten. Burası otel. Otelde mi yaşıyor? Hey dostum.
Come on, Jensen, make this quick. We shouldn't be seen together.
I assume the department has means to.
We were able to get our hands on credits and hardware for this case.
I'm gonna need more details.
Sure.
Any specifics on
You just gotta make
where exactly can I?
our mold.
That's all for now.
Ulan görev aldık. Çiriyon binası. Burası da en üst katta, çatıda herhalde. Dairemizi görmek istiyorum.
Before you ask, no, your mirror has not been replaced, Mr. Jensen.
Aynam değiştirirsin dedim.
No offense, but if it were up to me, this place would have a no-og policy.
Where are you, Jensen? I haven't gone all night.
Hello, Pritchard. I'm almost in my apartment now.
Well, when you do get in there, connect the neural hub to your computer. I've created a secure tunnel, and I'll take over remotely.
You can access my personal computer.
Who do you think configured your security protocols?
People see conspiracies everywhere. They're saying that Lim's personal
temizlikçi
catalog
cahil.
and some people get preferential treatment.
Teknoloji düşmanı. Ben kısaca teknoloji düşmanı demiştim. Cyborg düşmanı. İnsanların vücudu temiz kalsın. Robotlarmış. Teknoloji girmesin istemiyor. Bu arada benim karakterim nerede gözüküyor? Aha, burada. Görüyor musun Efe? Neleri geliştireceğim level atlaya. Şu an 2 puanım var. Akciğerlerimi güçlendireyim. Bu da envanterim. Şurası niye açılmıyor? Envanter çok şey ya. Az. Evet, odam neresi benim?
Mr. Jensen, I fixed up your apartment real nice. That special request you asked for works like a charm.
The good Lord made you in his own image. Why would you desecrate yourself?
Al yobaz bir tane daha.
Welcome home, Mr. Jensen.
Oha. Ne kadar lüks. Kutular var yalnız. Güneşi de göremiyoruz ama ışık giriyor içeri. Güneş ışığı. Bulutların arkasında kalmış güneş. Tam isteyeceğim tarzda bir yer. Güneşi görmeye çalışıyorum. Yukarıda değişik şekiller görüyorum. Bilgisayara bağlandım. Çipi takıyorum.
Pritchard, the hub's connected.
I know. Now be quiet and let me concentrate.
I need his name, Pritchard, not his entire genetic history.
That's not his DNA. It's the data he was trying to steal from us before he... My God, Jensen. Your suicide hacker didn't kill himself.
You obviously didn't see his brain splattered all over the floor.
No, you don't understand. The wet drive modification in this chip, it allows someone to hack through you. It turns you quite literally into a human proxy.
So he wasn't working alone. Someone off-site was doing the actual hacking.
Exactly. And whoever it was tried to hide his location by using multiple satellites. But I may have just traced him to here, an abandoned factory complex in Highland Park.
Get me the address, Pritchard. Because if we're lucky, whoever pulled our terrorist strings might still be there.
Ayna sıkıntılıymış. Köpeğimiz ölmüş mü? Ben köpeği öldürmesi için ne yapabilirdim ki? Ha, yeni erişim kodu 535. Evet, bizim burayı kirası her şey bize dahil ediyor. Megan mı o? Herhalde.
Adam, it's David.
Let me guess. You're sending me to Highland Park.
Not just yet. Frank's figured out why the network's been compromised. There's a persistent transmission coming from Derelict Row.
Street gang territory?
Well, our dead friend was posing as an Antiog. Who better to hide with than the D-Row ballers?
Right. I'm on my way.
Bir dakika, yatalım bir dinlenelim ya. Ayna nasıl bu hale geldi diyorum. Kendimize mi vurduk? Kendimiz vurduk herhalde.
an extremely regrettable affair. I'd very much like to meet with David
Mr.
Seraph in
Taggart went
person
on to express his-
offer my deepest sympathies and assure him that these attacks are in no way linked to Humanity Front. My people have worked
Evdeki her şeyi
tirelessly
buraya
to find a
koymuş.
peaceful solution to this dispute, and I unequivocally deplore the methods used by these hostage takers. Now, that being said, I do hope the UN takes
Yat uyu biraz ya. Yatak bile dijital. Tamam yatıp uyuduk sonra. Aha şey var. Mutfak da güzel görünüyor. Bugünün gazetesi zaten. Muslukları kullanıp ne yapacağız?
Reestablishing security system. See you soon, Mr. Jensen.
Evet Efe'cim bu kadar yeter bugünlük. Uzun bir video oldu. Bol bol şehir gezdik, şehri araştırdık. Hikayeye odaklanmaya çalıştık. Çiple ilgili bir şeyler bulduk. Çipi uzaktan kontrol eden kişiyi bulduk. Onun yanına gitmeden önce bize bir görev verdi patron. Oraya gideceğiz. Ama bugünlük yeter. Dışarı çıkıp görevime bakıp kapatalım. Evet, görevimiz neredeymiş? İkisi de burada. Görevler birlikte burada. Görevin ikisi, üçü de burada bak. Neyse o zaman yarın düşünürüm bunları. Var mı bir şey? Görüşürüz dostum. Kendine iyi bak. Araştırma yaparken tabi yazılar geçerken fazla konuşmadım. Bu sefer bekledim yani. Kendine iyi bak. Bay bay.